So I'm on TikTok right now, and I'm looking at a TikTok. Her name is Zacchaeus Jones. I believe that's all that BS is actually one name. Zacchaeus Jones. And she has over 1 million followers on TikTok, so she's very popular. And what she does on here is apparently she does like mukbang, you know, the eating a whole lot of food, big portions of food. I think this is her. And I think she's married. I think this is her and her husband or boyfriend. And yeah, that seems to be what she does is mukbang. You can see her here eating a bunch of chili dogs, a bunch of fried chicken. So yeah, that seems to be her deal. That's what type of content that she makes on TikTok. Why are you showing me this random woman? Here's why. I end up finding this young lady on TikTok because of another video that I'm about to show you right now. And what I'm trying to do is point out a bigger issue in our culture about accountability and being able to take constructive criticism, especially criticism that will help save your life. So let me play this clip and I'll bring it back.
My husband didn't get out there. I got onion rings and my husband got regular fries.
What's up, Zacchaeus? This is Curtis. I hope that this finds you well. Just wanted to come on here real quick. Travel Nurse RN. Love your content. Love the food that you eat daily. Looks fantastic. Love the food that you cook. Love the relationship that you and your young man have together. Follow you, and I can't wait to see the future for what you hold. But I did have to come on and say, listen, Zacchaeus, those burgers, the bacon, the cheese, it looks all delicious, but they can't have everlasting, long-lasting effects. Coming from a registered nurse, I see it daily with diabetes, with high blood pressure, with a multitude of things, shortness of breath, the cholesterol level being sky high. You're a young, beautiful, intelligent, encouraging young lady. I know there's going to be some people come on and say, hey, she's happy, let her eat. I get it. I understand. I, too, at one time, before I got to where I'm at, I had the gastric bypass surgery. I was 350 pounds. So I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be in that realm of eating and food making you happy. Maybe she's doing it just because she is hungry, but they do have everlasting effects. I see it daily, take care of the patients daily, and it's just sometimes a struggle for them to breathe. Just reaching out, just wanting to say I love your stuff, I love everything that you stand for, but let's encourage one another to take, possibly sometime to take other methods of happiness, you know. Other diet choices, other food choices. Zacchaeus, PM me, inbox me, whatever you need to do. Brandy and I are always here. We love you. We're keeping up with you. Hope all is well. You guys make best choices, all right? Curtis and Brandy, Travel Nurse RN. Talk to you later.
So as you can see, that man is not only a nurse, he's actually a fan of Zacchaeus' content. It seems like he really loves her channel. And one of the things that really hit me in this video was his tone. Think about how softly he tried to express his message without offending anybody. Like you could tell he really put forth that effort in that video. And believe it or not, she actually blocked him right after that. And his response is like 5 minutes long. I only play a little bit because I want to show you guys something else.
What's up, everybody? This is Curtis, Travel Nurse RN. Just coming to you, wanted to give you a quick update.
I hate how TikTok always put super sad music behind everything.
On the video messages that I sent out the other day. First and foremost, I just want Zacchaeus, I want you to know that I meant no disrespect, no harm. I'm still your #1 fan, love your content, and I can't wait to see where you go in life with all that you're doing and all that you've done. Secondly, to the husband, Mr. Jones, I meant no disrespect to your wife in any way, shape, or form. Wasn't suggesting anything about the gastric bypass. Just wanted you to be educated on things that happen. I'm an RN. I'm a travel nurse, and that's one of the things that we do as nurses is educate people. You would not believe sometimes how many people new onset diabetes. We have to teach them how to give insulin, and they'll think that, well, I can eat this, and then I'll just give myself two units of insulin, and that'll cancel out what I just ate. And that's so many times not the problem. But I wanted to educate everyone else, not educate, but inform everyone else that after that video, Zacchaeus did delete me from her message, well, all of her accounts. So she deleted me. Well, I took offense to that thing, but I understand the information that I gave to this young lady was unsolicited, unwarranted. Sometimes you just don't give advice.
And I hear what he's saying, but I don't think he's in the wrong here. And I don't believe he should apologize whatsoever. The fact that you're a fan, she knows you're a fan, and you're giving out advice to try to help her. You wasn't being mean like, oh, you big Shirley, throwing derogatory names at her. You were watching someone that you follow, that content you enjoy, and you just want to see them live a healthier lifestyle because as his occupation as a nurse, he sees people with overweight issues on a daily basis and he sees the ramifications for that. But the fact that they came for him, and let me show y'all, they came for this dude just for speaking his opinion is crazy to me, man. I'm gonna play a couple clips. This is the first response video I wanted to show y'all from somebody who disagreed with him.
I saw the video about the nurse, and I also saw the one he did letting everybody know that she blocked him. I'm going to give my take on why I feel like she blocked him. This doesn't necessarily mean I'm right or I'm wrong. This is just my opinion. But first of all, he did start the video off, you know, very genuine. However, I think what hurt her was when he stitched her. When he stitched her, that made it personal, and that made it that he targeted her.
No, the reason she deleted him or blocked him is because what she said, there was some truth in it. That's what he said. Not the fact that he stitched her. That's the thing, man. Not only do a lot of women lack accountability, they're so fragile. And I hate to say this, weak. They're so weak that they can't take any type of criticism. And you always have other women backing up that type of behavior.
Did hear in the video, he said he was an RN and he do education. That's what he do. That would have been a great opportunity for all of the mukbangers to benefit from if he had did a video and not really targeting a certain person, but just talking to the audience, everybody overall.
But his message was for one particular person, someone that he follows, that he's a fan of, that he doesn't want to see pass away at an early age from obesity, high blood pressure, and diabetes. It's like being a teacher knowing you have 2 problematic children in your classroom. You're going to spend the rest of the day talking to all 30 children in your classroom about behaving better. No, you go to the 2 individuals that have the issue.
The fact that he stitched her video, that made it personal.
That's weak.
And
no, that's weak.
To be honest, it was very tacky to me. I didn't like it at all.
Because you're weak. That's weak, man.
So if it would have been me that he did that to, I would have blocked him too.
And you're a coward. And let's go to some of the comments in here that I caught, because actually going through the comments, there was a significant portion of people, of course, because it is TikTok, and TikTok's delusion on billions. Let's read some of the comments we have here. I thought this one was really good. It took me a while to find it. She blocked him because she knew he was right. He had been over 300 pounds himself, and he seems sincere. A lot of people can't take criticism. Fact. And this same creator right here comes back and responds, yeah, but he's not her nurse or doctor. So because he's not her nurse or doctor, he's not qualified to speak on her. He sees the same people with the same issues daily. Again, that's weak. And then another response here from a woman who I thought was to the point. She says, I'm so disgusted by the people who criticize people who wish she didn't eat that way. The same people cheering her on and talk about obese people in motor cars while shopping, not walking due to weight. Exactly. Sad thing is all the people cheering on her would never allow their wives or daughter to eat that way. Facts.
Goddamn right.
That's a fact. Another thing that this reminds me of, something that Kevin Samuels used to talk about all the time, and one of the main reasons he was criticized a lot was the tone. You have the damn tone police walking around here like children. It's the way that he says it, how softly that man attempted to her, because he knew he was talking about a sensitive issue, because obviously know the audience and TikTok and how it works and how the comments be. So everything is super delicate and they still couldn't take it. So that's why if you ever watch Kevin Samuels content and you hear things about the tone, it's all BS, it's all cap. They just don't want the criticism. It doesn't matter how harshly you say it or how nicely you say it. They just simply don't want the criticism. And it's crazy to me because I went and looked up this woman's page because I couldn't believe she said this. But look at her page and I promise you, within 1 hour of me recording this, she just dropped this video. This is the same woman who didn't like the nurse's criticism about the previous content creator. This is a video she dropped not even 1 hour ago from the time that I'm recording this.
Buffalo ranch chicken pizza with bacon on it. Look at that pizza. Do you see that? It tastes without the ranch.
So what, do I really need to say anything else? She makes the exact same type of content, so of course she's gonna defend her, but she's not even the worst. Watch this video right here.
I try my best to make sure I don't miss any of Zacchaeus' content, so I could confidently say that that woman has never announced that she has any health issues or any health problems. So walking around making assumptions about somebody's health based on how they look, especially as a healthcare provider, not only is that bullying, it's very irresponsible.
Look at what they call bullying, man, and attacking.
And that's a part of the reason you got people walking around 110 pounds and dying of heart attacks, because they have no idea that their arteries are clogged, because you guys seem to believe that the only way food can act adversely in somebody's body is if they are overweight. as if being overweight is the only adverse effect that could come from eating a poor diet. And
It's not the only effect, you fucking idiot. Yes, there are some people who wouldn't be labeled as obese who can still have heart attacks. It doesn't negate the fact that the vast majority of those people are overweight. This is women coddling and lying to each other, man.
you know how I know? I don't ever see y'all leave any of these type of comments or make stitches or make content about poor diets when the person is small or thin.
Oh my God, this chick is so damn stupid. Yes, there are tons of mukbangs and food challenges, channels and all that. I don't watch any of that crap, but I know there are tons of them with people who are in shape. Not every single person that does mukbangs is big, obviously. So if it's a skinny person doing it, of course, people are gonna look and say, okay, well, it's obvious that that person doesn't eat like that on a regular basis because they would be much bigger. They probably only do this once or twice a week, maybe for purely content. But it's human nature, you dummy. If you see someone who's severely overweight, morbidly obese, a food that's extremely bad for them, of course you're gonna say, damn, fat ass, put down the fork. Because from the optics, it looks as if you eat like that all the time. That's the reason your back's so goddamn big. This is common sense shit, man. But it's the sisterhood. Women defend other women no matter how deplorable the behavior.
And before anybody say it, I love this girl. I love to watch her eat. But that's not the point. Anybody who eats horrible, greasy, sugary, processed food will have adverse health effects. And that is not limited to gaining weight. That type of food will affect your kidneys, your heart, your arteries, your pancreas. It's not limited to just gaining weight. That is just one effect.
You know that counts for your girl too, right?
And I know this is the first time a lot of y'all have heard this, but you can eat like that and work out all day long and still be unhealthy. Yes, this food right here, this greasy food can go into your arteries, the grease, and clog them. It can create plaque, and that plaque can break off and cause a brain aneurysm and cause a heart attack. And if you are a real healthcare provider, if you are seriously a registered nurse, I know that you are giving biased healthcare to your patients and you are truly irresponsible for this video. Do better.
I don't know who this woman is, but let's take a look at her TikTok. Let's see what we can find. So I have no idea who this woman is. This woman did the last comment on the video. And what do you happen to see here? What's a trend here? Why is it starting to make a little bit of sense?
I was trying to see if I could use this tape to lift my apron, and it actually worked, and I told y'all that I would perfect it. Remember, I was trying to...
And look at this woman right here. Again, I'm not trying to make fun of these people, man. I'm not the thinnest person in the world. I need to lose weight my damn self. But you know what I'm not doing? Being on YouTube scarfing 15 pieces down my face. But that's not the point. Of course, you will look at this woman and she big as outside too. So of course, women defend other women no matter how deplorable the behavior, even if the truth will help them immensely. She is big as a goddamn house, trying to preach about calorie intake and plaque. Look how goddamn big she is. Instead of saying to that woman, hey, maybe you shouldn't eat like that, she's going to criticize the doctor. In no way, not one time in that last video did she say, hey, maybe you shouldn't eat like that. Maybe even this, not even just the big content creators, maybe the skinny one. She didn't say the skinny woman, maybe she shouldn't eat like that. No, the criticism was toward the nurse who was trying to help. Seeing that unfold was just truly amazing to me. And I'll reiterate a couple things that I stated earlier in the video. They don't care about the tone. Don't ever let a woman tell you it's the tone. They don't care about the tone. A lot of women simply can't take criticism whatsoever, even if that said criticism will help save their life. But I showed you guys a video of a nurse trying his best to help this woman out and give her advice from a medical standpoint. You have two women. It's not a surprise that both of them happen to be larger women defending that nonsense because they don't like, the first one didn't like how it feel and said he shouldn't have spoke out individually on her, talk about the whole mukbang genre as a collective, even though they still would have felt some type of way about that. And then the other woman coming in here making excuses that they only do this to big content creators, the big, physically big content creators, because they don't say anything to the small ones. Yeah, because that's how human nature works, you dummy. I'm so offended at this. I can't even continue.
Call me bitch.
You better squad. All out. Just idiots, man.
Excuse me, bitches?